Why do Conrad Health Agency celebrate Women's History Month? We celebrate the countless women who have fought tirelessly and courageously for the equal justice and opportunity in our nation for all Americans. We also affirm our commitment to advancing rights and opportunity for women and girls in the United States.
We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. Ella Baker.
Civil rights leader Ella Baker helped to found the Southern Christian Leadership Conference and the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. Ella Baker became one of the leading figures of the civil rights movement of the 1950s and 60s. Following her early work for the National Association for Advancement of Colored People, she was among the founders of Martin Luther King's Southern Christian Leadership Conference in 1957. 3 years later, she helped launch the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. Born in Norfolk, Virginia on December 13, 1903, Baker grew up in a rural North Carolina. She was close to her grandmother, a former slave, who told Baker many stories about her life, including a whipping she had received at the hands of her owner. A bright student, Baker attended Shaw University in Raleigh, North Carolina, graduating from class valedictorian in 1927. After moving to New York City in the late 1920s, Baker joined the Young Negroes Corporate League, which allowed its members to pool their funds to get better deals on goods and services. Before long, she was serving as its national director. Around the 1940s, Baker became a field secretary for the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, a role that required extensive travel as she raised the funds and recruited new members to the organization. Baker became the NAACP's National Director of Branches in 1943. In 1957, Baker helped launch the Southern Christian Leadership Conference under the presidency of King. She ran its Atlanta, Georgia office and served as the organization's acting executive director. However, she also clashed it with King and other male leaders of the SCLC who allegedly were not used to receiving pushback from such a strong-willed woman. Before exiting the organization in 1960, during her time with the SCLC, Baker organized an event that led to the creation of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. In 1960, she offered her support and counsel to the organization of student activities. After leaving the SCLC, Baker remained active in the SNCC for many years. She helped them form the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party in 1964 as an alternative to the state's Democratic Party, which held segregationist views. Baker continued to fight for social justice and equality in her later years, providing counsel to such organizations as the Third World Women's Coordinating Committee and the Puerto Rican Solidarity Committee. Baker died on her 83rd birthday on December 13, 1986 in New York City. www.camaraderiehealthagency.com. Catch our Women History series on YouTube and Facebook.